My name is Tracy Allen, and I want to welcome you to Cooking with Some Friends. Morning, everyone, and welcome to Cooking with Some Friends. I'm doing another cookie day. My hair is a mess, but we'll deal with it. We're going to do some Reese's filled chocolate chip cookies this morning, and we're going to start with our creamed ingredients. I have half a cup of room temperature butter, to which I'm going to add half a cup of shortening. And then 3/4 cup each of brown sugar and granulated sugar. Make sure that's packed in good and tight. I want to cream this together, but I want to do that till it's nice and fluffy. So that's going to take about 3 or 4 minutes of creaming with my electric mixer. We've creamed our butter and sugar and shortening mixture. Now I'm ready to start adding my eggs. And I have 3 eggs at room temperature that I'm going to add one at a time. Before we move on to our dry ingredients, I want to add my vanilla. So I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of vanilla. And again, my lid, it's really kind of amazing. It equals a teaspoon. Okay, we'll move on to our dry ingredients. For our dry ingredients, I have 3 cups of flour that I want to add 2 tablespoons of cornstarch to, and the cornstarch will make your cookies stand up a little bit more. So 2 tablespoons. And then my baking powder, I want 1 teaspoon. And then a half a teaspoon of table salt. Whisk those together. And then I want to add my dry ingredients to my creamed mixture. And I'm going to do that gradually to make sure it's well incorporated but not overly mixed. Before the flour is completely incorporated, just a little bit still showing, I like to put my chocolate chips in then because the flour seems to help keep them separated. So I'm going to add 1.5 cups of milk chocolate or semi-sweet chocolate chips. You could do milk chocolate, but I like semi-sweet better. And if I were making just plain chocolate chip cookies, I would add actually 2 to 2.5 cups because I like the chocolate. But since I'm adding Reese's to the inside, I don't need that extra chocolate in here. So I'm going to mix those in, and then I'll show you how to put them all together. For the final step, I'm using my large scoop just because I want to make sure I get enough, but I don't fill it quite full. And then I want to flatten that out a little bit and take a snack size Reese's that I've unwrapped and put that in the center with the bigger part down and wrap my cookie dough around it. And then we're going to place these on our parchment sheet. We want to leave some room between so they can spread out a little bit. And I'm going to put these in a 350-degree oven for about 20 minutes. Since it's so thick, it takes a while before I remove them. What's really nice too about this recipe, if you don't think you want to do the full size or the snack size Reeses, you can always go with the very small Reeses and a smaller amount of the cookie dough, flatten it out, do the same thing. And obviously you would cut your baking time down until the edges are browned, and the center will still be a little bit glossy because it will continue to cook on the baking sheet. Thanks for joining us for this session of Cooking with Some Friends. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And find us on Facebook at Cooking with Some Friends.